Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. Today I'm feeling a really potent energy, heavy, creative, but at the same time, a lot of tension. So we're going to dive right in here to see what's happening with this, what's coming your way. And truly, we're going to have a full moon soon, very soon. And this is a full moon of creation. Okay, most of the time, full moon represents cleansing, leaving the past behind, revealing what's holding you back, and also cleansing your energy. But this time it's different. This time it's about creating some new intentions, okay? We're going to start with your keywords. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, give some love. It's a free way to support. Hit the subscribe and the bell so you never miss a video. We have a balance in energy, number 8 and 18. This is no coincidence, guys. 8 is the number of cycles ending. It is also the number of karma, completion. The 9 is the completion. 18 actually makes that one for you. And abundance, prosperity, success, and power. So it seems like the power is going to come into your life with strong balance. It's not going to be something destructive. And I see energy also showing up here, meaning that you're going to start maybe having too much energy in your body. And this means that you can also do things you really want to do with this power. We have hope. The hope is going to be cultivated in your life, and authenticity is going to be extremely important in order to create your heart's desire, being truly who you are. And sometimes we think that if we be ourselves, we can actually get cast out of the society. But today is not that day, okay? Today is a different age now. Even if you have an attitude, you can have it. And if you're true to it, if you authentically have that, it's not a copy of something, people still love and appreciate you. I'm using here rose quartz so you can find that heart's desire. You can find the pathway to that heart's desire, your heart's desire, and get to that, because this full moon, the strawberry moon, is the energy is about cultivating that. Let's see what's inside of coffee cup here. Very clean, very clear. Some ideas are flowing freely to you, and you need to just take a note of those. And other things are we have a letter R here. A man's face is appearing, maybe through someone who has some sort of wisdom over you. I see this person staring at a buffalo. Buffaloes tend to run straight towards the storm because they don't like to get wet. And if you run away from the storm, it actually follows you. So if you have any challenge in front of you right now, instead of maybe procrastinating it, this time is about taking care of it. I feel like because something better, something greater is right in front of you, and the buffalo is looking at you straight in the eye. This can be your masculine energy as well. You might want to do something, but you can feel tired about it. Buffalo energy, buffalo spirit is coming to remind you you can do anything you want. You just need to get up and you need to just, make a plan and pursue it one at a time. I see letter R here. This can be the name of this person, by the way. This can be someone also who's stubborn. You might tap into their energy. And it seems like this is actually leading you towards a gateway here. In the gateway, we see a woman's face. Seems like it's not only going to be for you a creation time with this full moon, it's also going to reveal to you what are you hiding in those caves, in the gateways, who's holding the gates of heaven. We see a woman's face here. This can be someone you're avoiding. Maybe you don't want to get into conflict with this person because they're loud, because I see their mouth is wide open. The thing is, though, this time can be your time to actually start to speak loudly as well. Loudly speaking doesn't mean screaming at someone. It's actually about self-expression. That's why the authenticity comes in. So if you have a certain feeling about somebody, if your boundaries are not being respected this time, it's time to start relaying that. The gateway, this person's holding the gateways to the heaven. And when you manage to say no to maybe this person or tell them what they need to hear from your end, They're going to be removed out of your pathway. When you get to the other side, I see already somebody's carrying a baby in their hand, and I see a massive rose above their head. Rose can be your heart's desire, and that can be a new baby. Meaning, yeah, maybe a baby, but can also indicate someone who, it's a new beginning, okay? A new project, something you want to nurture into life. We have here a clean cup. This can be a clean paper as well. It seems like here, when you grab the baby, when you get it in your hands, like it's wrapping them around your arms. Another thing here, the rose, is when you nurture it, when you love it, it seems like something is going to start paying off right away. It can be an offer coming very quickly. It can be a contract showing up. It can be clarity of what your next step will be here, okay? Another thing I see here is there's a carnival stages appearing in front of you. Some of you need to really, that's maybe your purpose, that's maybe it's required to make your dreams come true, to stand in front of many people. We have people watching here. There's a stage right here, and the curtain is lifting, and there are two people standing here. One of them seems like a margarita glass, the other one seems like a snake. Margarita glass can be entertainment, guys, and maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe that's what you have the talent about. Another thing here, the snake can be healing energy. The healing doesn't have to be, you might be thinking, how is going to be a doctor standing on a stage and healing people? I don't feel like this is, snake can be like medical. Another thing I would like to mention, maybe you have something, you have a paper you want to present, you need to present. I feel like this is the purpose here. This is the life goal. Maybe people need to hear about your discoveries, okay? That you need to take stage. Another thing here, the margarita glass is someone, maybe you can do it with an entertaining person, okay? You don't have to just make it too serious for yourself. It can be something that is going to be collaborations of different entities here. Maybe you are the entertaining person that you're going to come to the stage with someone who has healing powers. It can be spiritual healing as well. It can be a spiritual teacher too, because we have mental health, physical health, spiritual health, okay? So it seems like here, that's going to start breeding a new species. This is a flower. This kind of reminds me of wildflower, but wildflowers are usually red, and this one is coming at white, okay? It's just blooming in a white base. So there's a horse right under it. Horse is your wish fulfillment. White means that you can color it the way you want it. So when you take the stage, this is going to give you an opportunity to color your new beginning, new life, new project in any color you want. You can pull it any direction. Well, you can color it black, so it can be invisible, or it can be maybe if this is like a theme, it can be like a little bit grueling or a dark. You can color it yellow, it can be happy. Red can be passion. This, I feel like here, some of you really need to, if you keep seeing the same colors, you need to look at the meaning of those colors. Blue is calmness, okay, green is peace, and this is actually going to be colored in your own feelings, okay, the way, your state of being. I see here, Phoenix coming forward. The Phoenix is tired, okay, it's time for Phoenix to have a rebirth. And you have here a dog. You can see the dog's face, a dog man, and he has a candle or even a wand in his hand. No, it's not a wand, I'm sorry. It's what's that? The Liberty, Statue of Liberty. She has in her hand a torch. This one has a torch as well. Torch doesn't have any fire on it, and I feel like it's maybe coming to you to receive some fire from you. This person have a toucan on his shoulder, you can see here. Toucans are colorful birds, and this person might not have any color. They might have someone really colorful with them. And the colorful person, okay, they are the one looking at the future. There's another older lady. She is actually dusting her nose. I feel like this is not one single person, entity you're going to deal with. There are 3 different characters here, but you're going to be the one giving them the light. What happens when you give them the light? Then you recognize that your phoenix is now getting tired. Phoenix is your life force, guys, and there's going to be a reset necessary. So I feel like for this strawberry full moon, you're going to start an endeavor and you're going to break those that are holding you back, the shadows. It can put you on a stage. You might have to get on a stage, so prepare a speech, maybe even, or a presentation, and then you're going to find yourself with a new endeavor. This new endeavor is going to lead you to this dogman and the bird and the women, and they might need your help. Maybe they might need your fire that you actually create on the stage, and you're going to give them some. After that, you might actually, maybe during new moon or the next full moon time, your phoenix is going to get a little bit tired. Then you need to have a reset, a rebirth for the phoenix. The best way to do that can be taking a rest, taking a couple of days holidays, okay? Taking a break, and just, so you can have a reset. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. Okay, what do we have here? Some stuck energy, guys. Some things are stuck. But I see your desires coming really fast. But in your heart, we have a heavy energy. I'm going to open it up a little bit. You can see this kind of looks like an iris here. But some part of it's brown. The other part of it's like doesn't have any color or lighter color. I don't know how true is that, but I remember reading somewhere actually healthy eye color supposedly should be dark brown. And when it gets lighter, it means like genetically it's getting weaker. Okay, so that's why I feel like here, this is not about any genetic analysis. If you have lighter color eyes, I don't mean anything by that, because I love that. I feel like it's very artistic. It's like a God's way of showing creativity. But the thing is, that's something I read. And what I see here is too, you're starting something strong, powerful. Okay, your eye is seeing straightforward what you desire during this full moon, especially in your heart. But then it's getting weaker, guys. Okay, you're letting go of the passion or control, or it's like belief that this can work. You're letting it go a little bit, and then you're like full moon is a 30-day cycle, and then you're holding back onto it again. Okay, so maybe when you decide to, maybe I should just let it go, it's not gonna work. Whenever you feel that, this is a reminder, like, don't let it go. Okay, because this is going to keep repeating itself. This is going to become a cycle. You're going to pick it up back up again, maybe during new moon time, but then you're going to let it go again. So it can cause procrastination and delays of the progress. That's why you need to, whenever you feel like giving up, you need to remind yourself in your heart there's something hidden. This hidden gem is a Pac-Man here, guys, and there's a heart shape in its mouth. What does the Pac-Man do? Never stops, keeps moving. You need to just direct the attention of the Pac-Man in order for him to actually just turn around. That's why whenever you feel like I need to give up, maybe you need to close your eyes like the Pac-Man and just go after your purpose, okay? Like after you laid out a plan. Let's see what else we have here in tarot. I want to use this after tarot because this shows us what's going to happen afterwards, after the fact. We're going to look at where you are, and then we're going to look into what's coming in your life when it comes to love, money, career, success, and overall. This is where you are, guys. You're feeling tired. I told you, I felt this with the Phoenix energy, and we have here 10 of Wands. It's fire energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can also indicate your passion. Maybe you are so passionate about something, but now you're sick of it because it's so much work to do for you. And what else you can do here? You need to make a decision. Decisions depend on you. The outcome is what you're going to choose is going to get you to where you want to go, or just going to keep it stagnant. I feel like you're going to choose right. We have the fire again coming. that you're going to take things under control and you're going to really have power over the situation. The choice is necessary. The choice can be, we have two people dueling here, maybe choosing someone instead of fighting with them, giving them some of part of the work. So you can be the emperor and sit on the throne. You don't see emperor going into the kitchen and fixing the coffee. Maybe you can get an assistant. If you don't have that opportunity, you can maybe exchange those kind of duties with someone. Like maybe you can give them something and exchange those kind of duties with them. Okay, take something from them. When it comes to love, let's look at what's coming in your life when it comes to love during this time. We have the devil. This is temptation, guys. You might have someone in your life, or maybe your mind is obsessed about someone. This can also indicate that maybe you don't want any love in your life. You don't have romance because you have been burned in the past. But this is still a heavy energy. The torch is here with the fire. Okay, we had what? We had the dog. It kind of looks like his face as well. Someone might be intimidating you about love as well. Okay, here. What you can do, okay, you don't have to do anything. There's new love coming forward. This is going to actually affect your life depending on how you deal with the demons in your mind. They're actually haunting you, okay? So yeah, you might have to reconsider your approach to love, because I never seen such a thing before. If you can defeat the devil, there is an exchange of energy. There's a beautiful love coming into for some of you that is going to have equal exchange. That can be affected by the emperor energy as well. You might have dominion over it, meaning your boundaries are going to be respected here. When it comes to money, you need to start working with other people. This doesn't mean like hiring someone into your space. This means that collaboration. And even you can collaborate with the simplest thing, simplest person in working in a government office. Maybe they need to file your paperwork and you can be nice to them. You can talk to them, convince them, maybe bring them what is necessary, what they need. Then this can actually start to get the things rolling. This is all about you having the feeling of cooperation and reflecting it back to them. You might not have clarity about how the things are going to play out initially, but the moon tells me your intuition and gut feeling is already guiding you towards about the money. If you're feeling bad about lending someone that money, don't do it. If you're feeling good about going somewhere and getting yourself a treat, go ahead and do that, because moon, the intuition guides you towards good feeling and bad feeling here. Another one we have is the Knight of Swords. It seems like when you follow that intuitive guidance, I'm not talking about ego desires, guys, because ego desires, oh, I'll be happy with a Prada bag, which I used to be in the fashion industry. I'm not gonna, okay, I said the brand name, but I'm not gonna say the brand name. I'm not saying talking about specifically about Prada. But let me tell you one thing. There's a guy on YouTube. Go ahead and watch his channel. And he rips apart those expensive bags and prices them and tells you how much they're worth. And which I did actually produce handbags, leather handbags. I can assure you, even if you produce them in New York, they don't cost that much, okay? So that's why those are ego desires. The true desire is doing something that is fun for you, okay? That is a good memory that's going to stick with you. And because materials lose their value in your eyes as well. Knight of Swords is fast development. The things are going to progress really fast when you follow the intuitive guidance. Judgment here is, this is overall general what's happening with the strawberry full moon, is everything that has been hidden is going to come to light, guys. Everything that has been done to you, you're going to understand why they happened. I want to say, I said like generally everything, but I feel like whatever is bothering you on the spread so far, you're going to start to see why things play out that way. We have the Lovers here. This is actually equal exchange. I don't know which one to cover. This one here, that one there. Okay, so it seems like here you're gonna have a healing also. This Judgment Day is going to bring healing to you. It's gonna bring love into your life. It's gonna bring compatible energy, partnership. We have equal exchange. Some of you are manifesting true love, soulmate relationship as well. And you're going to also become aware of that. We have the Sun here, the optimistic Sun card right there. Instead of one, there are two children, even better. Means that the things are going to play out in a way that will be really satisfactory for you. You're going to really get a lot of satisfaction out of how things play out. Another thing here is the Sun. After the moon coming forward, the clarity will appear when it comes to finances, when it comes to love. The sun scares the devil also. Another with the sun is, this is actually, optimism is going to inspire you to take other inspiration, like happy guided actions, which will end up taking you to the right direction, basically, okay? Let's pull some more. We have roots here, healthy patterns, early growth. So it seems like this is the time that you are planting new seeds and you are growing new healthy patterns, healthy habits. It's the time that you can build them, let go of the ones that are hurting you. So maybe like to start to plan out, what would you like to let go? What would you like to integrate into your life? Potion, invigorating empowerment. Potion is a formula. I feel like I made a potion the other day because I was actually slicing my cucumbers and they left a lot of water, and I put some salt in it and I poured some water in it. There you go. I have a cucumber water potion right there, and I'm drinking it. It's tasty. I love it. And it's also, I mean, it's probably good for you too. This is about doing things, drinking things, eating things that are empowering you. That's how I feel from this potion thing. Potion is the way you cook your meal, the way you add oregano in your meatballs, okay? Make the things that give you joy in a way that taste good to you, and just enjoy them. That is going to empower you even more. We have Earth here. These cards never showed up so far. You are the first one probably seeing this one here. Earth is ready to support you. You can see there's cycles of the moon, and we are going through the cycles of the moon. And this is a time for grounding what you desire, okay? Grounding and creating and attracting those things. And connect with the earth, step on earth, listen to the birds and talk to the trees, and they're always listening and they're ready to bring you the peace you desire. Let's pull your final affirmation for this reading. And if this resonated, please comment down below. I love your comments. I read every one of them. It says here, I am one with the very power that created me. This power loves all its creations, including me. This means that you're always supported. But the truth is, you're always supported means if you say that nothing happens for me, yes, it is supported. It says, I always get what I want. I love my life. Everything is good in my life. When you say that, you get that too. Okay? So that means that creative power always supports everything you speak. I am surrounded and filled with infinite wisdom. That's through the moon card. Even if you're in the dark, you can find a path. Okay, guys? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.